Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a weekly reading for the Earth signs, which is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Okay, here we are. So, this is still a general collective reading, so just take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate with you right away, sometimes it will in a few days because it's fortune telling. It may not have happened yet. Let me see. What else did I want to say? If you like the videos, please hit like, subscribe, and share. It helps build, and hit the little bell icon so you get notified whenever I post more readings. Okay. And let's get started. So we have Turkey Spirit. And it's telling you to give with gratitude and grace. All right, give with gratitude and grace. That was from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And I'm using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards for, I'm going to pull 2 cards from there. All right, I like to use the Oracle cards because it gives you they're very powerful messages, and they do actually work in tandem with the tarot portion of the reading. Alright, so we have the White Witch, and it's telling you to be the light. Okay, be the light. And one more, and I do pre-shuffle my cards so we don't have to spend as much time shuffling. And then it's the Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Let's see. So I use a 5-position spread. It's past, present, future, the advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. And there we go. One more shuffle. All right. In the past, you have the 8 of Shields. The 8 of Shields speaks of having mastered a craft and you're building something. You're working towards your abundance, and you've already set out your intentions. See the ships back here? They're symbols representing intentions and plans that you've already sent out into the universe. Okay, but this person's building their abundance. They're using the law of attraction. What they've done is they've set those intentions out. Now they don't think about them too much. They set them out, and they let the universe go ahead and do what they're going to do. Those ships went out with good captains, etc. Okay, and because they may or may not come in, but they do if you don't quit. You can't focus on it all the time. Okay, and what he's doing now is he's put those intentions forward, and he's now mastered something, and he's building his abundance here as well while he's waiting. Okay, and that's kind of what you were doing in the past. One more. Okay, so in the present, it shows you celebrating life. Okay, you're happy. This is like a card. This is a card of spring sometimes. I think it's called Symbolic. I'm not sure what the festival is, but you know, there's abundance. There's Spirit is blessing them. It's filling those cauldrons up for them with light and love. They have all the abundance that they need. The grass is green. The water is pure. There's fish in the sea behind them. There's fruit plentiful is starting to come in. They have food, everything they want. Okay. Let's see. One more. Okay. All right. I got 2 that came out with this, but I'm going to keep it. It's 2 cards, but I'm just going to use them in the same position. So what you have is in the future position. You have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory. Whatever that happened, I saw the Death card. So you went through. You have either gone through a transformation, or you're going through a transformation, and you're going to have victory, okay? You're going to have victory with that, and you're not going to look back. You're not going to look back at the past. So whatever that was about, you have you have already gone through the transformation, or you're in the process of doing the transformation. And that's the part of letting go of the need to be right, and then being the light. And here, you know, you're gathering, but you're also, you know, you have to give with gratitude and grace too. So you've gone through some, like I said, you've gone through some kind of transformation, and this is sometimes called the sneaky card. Maybe it was with someone sneaky, but I think it's Spirit telling you, I mean, my feeling with that card is that Spirit's telling you not to look back. Don't have any regrets. Okay? Yeah. And Spirit's advice is the 5 of Shields. Okay? And it's telling you not to, don't encompass this energy. You know, try to be more like the guys around the fire than these people. They're so engrossed in their situation that they don't see these people. They're cold and they're hungry, and there's light right behind them that's the other shields. And these people are abundant. You can see from their robes. They have food. They have fire. They would be able to share with them and would share with them, but they don't see them because they're so focused on their miserable state, the misery, that they didn't see the light. And if you are the 3, I'm going to say they were merchants, whoever they are, travelers. How about that? If you are if you're more representative of the 3 there, don't forget to give with gratitude. Okay, and the most probable outcome, if you follow Spirit's advice, okay, is the 5 of Cauldrons. And again, don't stay in this kind of energy for very long, because you're missing your bridge. All right, you're missing there's a bridge down here. That's, a lot of people don't know this. Let me see, what side is it? Here, past the view of this camera, there's a bridge. It's actually called the Rainbow Bridge in different decks. And this person is going through the grieving process, and it's all right for you to go through the grieving process. I'm not belittling that, but I'm saying that some people get stuck in that energy and they don't know how to move on from it. So you have to learn to move on, because once you start coming out of the process, it's hard. I've been through it. It's really difficult when you have to go through that process, but you still have abundance. And you can't see clearly. You're trying to figure out how you're going to cross there, and you can't see the way. It's because you're so focused on what you lost that you're not seeing what you have. Okay? So once you start seeing that and releasing some of the grief, you will turn around. And when you turn around, you'll see the bridge, and you'll be able to pick up these 2 cauldrons and then just cross over, because what you're trying to do is get here. See, there's a promise there. Rainbows are promises. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have take a leap of faith. Okay? You need to take a leap of faith and move forward. So I'm going to use that was the Celtic Tarot, by the way. I'm going to use the Marchetti Tarot Royale to do the rest of this reading. There we are. Okay? Wish fulfillment. In the past, you had wish fulfillment. Okay? Let's see where it's going. I'm gonna pull both the clarifiers first. But you were at a crossroads. You had to make a decision. Okay? You had to make a decision, and it looks like in the present you're celebrating your life. Okay? Yeah, you definitely have pentacles. You have pentacles to spare. It's telling you to be careful, cautious with where you're putting your resources, where you're putting your money. Do all of those deserve the equal amount? Do some of them even need the money? There's an adage about, you know, it's about your resources, not just your money. Okay, it's you gave the child a computer when they really needed your time. Okay, and you come in peace. Okay, the Queen of Swords is has been through the ringer. She's very detached. She uses logic instead of emotive reasoning, and she's not afraid to cut things away that don't suit her needs. Okay, but she does come in peace, because if you look, even her cat is white. There's doves all around her. They're symbols of peace, but she holds that sword, and she knows how to wield it. You can tell just by the way she's holding it, and so she is guarded, and she will listen to you and hear you out. She's also a good counselor, because she has been through so much. She can give really good advice on how to handle situations, but she's not going to wallow in emotions. She's very point blank. Okay. All right. And then, so in the future, I see you having the Six of Wands. Okay. And that's victory. Okay. You're going to have to put down some of the burdens, or you have put down some of the burdens. You will have put down the burdens by that point. Let me get the other clarifier. I'm going to clarify these two cards together. Yeah. You felt like you had a lot of heavy burdens, and you felt left out in the cold. Now that is a strong energy for you, because you got the Five of Pentacles twice. In this deck it's called Shields, in this deck it's called Pentacles, but it's still the same suit. Alright, so, and then you have the Page of Wands, so you're getting some passionate communication. So basically, for you to have victory, you have to find your path. Okay, you're basically going up to that castle over there to drop these burdens off. I'm sorry about the glare. All right, so the deer, or your ancestors, those are your spirit guides. They're showing you the path. They're showing you that you're on the right way. They're guiding you. They can't do it for you, and they can't carry the load for you. You have to do it yourself, but they can guide you and show you the easiest way to get to where you need to be. And that's what's happening in the future. So you will be dropping some burdens, as you felt left out in the cold, and I'm not sure what that was. Perhaps that crossroads that you were facing in the past, but you definitely felt left out in the cold, and you didn't know what to do about it. So again, you kind of got lost in that misery, and you were regretting, and you know, you were looking back with regret. Okay, and the Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Wands is a passionate communication. Okay, it's a young, innocent type of energy. Okay, but it is a communication, and there may be more than one message, because I see the two cardinals there. And again, we're talking about your ancestors. You know, when you see cardinals, that's usually that's a sign of somebody that's passed over, that you know. Okay. All right. And you felt left out in the cold because you felt like you went through a really hard battle, and you probably did. Whether it was, there was a lot of conflict, whether it was mental, or if it was actual conflict where, you know, you had people, you felt like they were out to get you, or people were trying to hurt you. Okay. So you do have a lot of conflict, and it looks like it might be mental conflict. You know, it's just telling you to be patient. Be patient with the situation, and be patient with yourself, and be ready. I mean, you know, it's talking about you being the light and giving up the need to be right. You have to give with gratitude and grace. It says the situation may not be anything like you think it is. You know, you may have had a lot of people involved in a lot of gossip, or a lot of you know, that kind of energy, and that may not be the truth at all. You know, people do make up stories about other people, if that's what you're thinking about. So I think, you know, this is the situation now where you have sneaky. You have somebody around you that has been sneaky. Okay. And they're probably doing things behind your back. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking at what you may be looking at the wrong one. The one you trust. This has got to be for somebody specific. The ones that you are trusting, these 5 swords that you've got up here, it's like these 5 swords that you're taking with you, that you're trusting, that you are using as, or allowing to advise you, are the sneaky ones. And you're going to be looking back with regret if you don't get the whole truth of the story and see what's really going on. And these are people that may be your trusted advisors, okay? Like I said, I think this is for one person in particular, but these 2 here are the ones you're going to regret losing, okay? Or that you should be listening to, okay? Okay, that's in particular. I think that's for one specific person, I think. But again, you know, you have to come out of this sorrow, and when you do, you're going to find your blessings, okay? And right now, you're mastering something, and it may be yourself. But I think you need to be more open. Follow your intuition a little bit more. Don't give so much credence to. Don't give too much of your power away. Okay? And it's telling you to be the Fool card. Again, trusting. Okay? Be ready to take that leap of faith, because whatever this is, you're presenting as the King of Cups. So you might care very deeply for somebody and you're not saying anything. They don't know. How are they going to do anything if they don't know? And you're taking... Okay, this is a leap of faith. And this one is the Knight of Wands. Okay, you need to be passionate and go forward and talk to whoever this is that you're dealing with. I'm going to pull one more card. Yep, and that's the only way. That you will get a passionate new beginning. But I think you're grieving something that you really haven't lost yet, or you may be grieving something that's lost, and you haven't turned around to see your blessings. But you know, like I said, be open, be the light. Let go of the need to be right, but do follow your intuition. Okay, do follow your intuition and see what's going on, because I don't think you've lost this. I think I think that the whole thing is about taking a leap of faith. Okay? All right. I'm going to pull some Archangel cards because this reading's getting a little long. I got lost in that message, but it had to come out. And it may have merit to other people, but you know, that was pretty specific, so that may be for just a couple people out there. It's compassion. Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Okay? And that's sometimes it's really difficult to do, especially having compassion with ourselves. We're really hard on ourselves. Okay. Oops. All right, well, these two came out together. So you have prosperity, and this is your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. And the next one is patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, and still they need nurturing and patience. Okay? All right, so Earth signs, I'm going to leave it there. If you want to follow me over to the extended, I'm going to be on Patreon. If this is where we part, that's okay too. Love and light. I hope you enjoyed the readings. I hope you find some guidance with that. And but I'm still stuck on that energy. It keeps drawing me. So anyways, we'll look more in depth into it into the in the extended. So like I said, if you like the videos, if you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon for notifications when I do future videos. Thanks.